There's a look at a capacity crowd that's been anxiously awaiting the start of this one. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And remember now, this is only a 5-game series, so this is an elimination game. And I think that anytime a team's season is on the line, well, they've got to play with a sense of urgency. So I think that's exactly what we're going to see here.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging a hot stick. He had 3 hits and 3 RBIs in the last game. Look for him to continue being aggressive on pitches in the zone as he tries to carry over some of that success.
Hunter Pence will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m.
First pitch, 7:05.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Santana gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
And this is a nice way to settle into a ball game. A good slider there for the punch out. That'll help you get in rhythm and get you mentally involved right from the outset.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Batting third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so the runner has to go back to first.
Lucas Duda set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
The 1-0 delivery. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Right.
Pulled toward right center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So a good first inning there for Irvin Santana. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Max Scherzer will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, really, his last start looked like he was throwing to Group 3. When I mean Group 3, that's batting practice. Gave up 10 hits. You're going to have to be a lot better in this one.
Everett Cabrera to get his first opportunity here in Game 4. And you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
In the air out toward right field. Hence waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There you go, Edwin.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
0-1, here it comes. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is
Get out,
Holiday.
baby, nice.
And this one is gone.
Fucking 3
A home
homers
run.
this series.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
Albert Pujols will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Ever
Yeah,
since
just
he
2
hit
hits for him
600,
so far,
he's
but
been
you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him
cold.
down all series long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined hard toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Oh, he was so slow.
And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, you can say one thing for sure. They are swinging it like they mean it. That's 3 hits already in the first inning, and this one goes for 2 bases. They're having no trouble at all seeing this guy so far.
Mookie Betts will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Oh,
That's in there.
yeah.
And he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Here's the 0-2. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw is not gonna be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already. This isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same. As he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
Steven Sung steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pence is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. 2-0 Cincinnati. Pedro Alvarez will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
To 2-2 now.
Ooh.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
Now in the box, Matt Holliday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Santana comes set. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. In time. One away.
I think I should have went to third on that.
Batting 7, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter Gennett stands in for the first time. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in, so they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out and a runner on third. Turned on down the line, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't on. This is a sharply hit ground ball, and he would have been toast at home if he tried to score.
Alex Avila gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Just overmatched him there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Derek Norris strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ripped on the ground to first.
Nice.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, the first inning was no picnic, and now he's already in trouble again here in the second. He hadn't looked all that sharp so far, and he's in danger of really putting his guys behind the 8 ball early.
Gene Segura settles into the box for his first chance. He's set. Here it comes. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Into the box now. Everett Cabrera pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And with two gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, the Milwaukee Brewers have already won their series, and they await our winner here in the NLCS. Charlie Blackmon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And he falls behind 0-2. And now the runner's trying for third. And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease.
Wow.
And not what he wanted to do there. As now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Edwin Encarnacion gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Jonathan Villar steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving
What are you
try,
doing?
but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second.
Out.
And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Hunter Pence.
With one away, here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
What a weird play.
He'll start him here with a
Oh, here we
changeup,
go.
but it's taken for ball one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike.
way.
2-1 now.
Good give back.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike three
Whoa.
called on a pitch that
Give it
looked
to me every time.
inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. And to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and
Shut up,
he's the
Eric
only one that
Carroll.
counts.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Norris scoops it up onto Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Corey Dickerson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Hard liner toward short. That gets
Wow,
down,
that's
and
a
he's got
beast.
himself a base hit.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason.
Albert.
Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Albert Pujols walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And that curveball still hasn't shown up yet. It's normally a real good pitch for him, but it hasn't served him well at all so far.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just missing here, 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Two and one.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
2-1, here it is. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. 1 away.
Fucking guy.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Mookie Betts. There's a
Go on, baby. See ya.
Left field. This ball's got a chance, and this one is gone. And he must have had a big old country breakfast this morning, pal. Boy, oh boy. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Steven Sung. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That goes opposite field all the time.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. Here in the third, this is probably just to try and clean out the negative and put a positive thought in his head. You know, something like, I've seen you work out at jams like this many times before. I know you can do it again.
Derek Norris is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Pilar. Still going back.
Go on.
Leaping
Back
effort
to
at
back.
the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Wow. Scherzer.
2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
The batter, number
Gene
2,
Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
And she'll take a look at ball 1.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Grounded to the right.
Wow.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone. And you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Jesse Chavez is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Everett Cabrera will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Wow. Not expecting the game to go like this.
4 runs here in this half inning. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Runners on first with one down.
Oh,
still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Segura runs. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Charlie Blackmon will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Pilar ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to left center. Pilar is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Reds lead it 7-0. Matt Carpenter will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Chopped in front of home plate. Norris gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Santana steps into the windup. Here he comes on 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Pedro Alvarez walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So very nice work there by Santana. His club will hit when we return. Corey Dickerson strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Well, here you go on show track. This is a cut fastball that he winds up making contact with down near the handle. And it winds up an easy pop-out.
Here's Albert now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here.
This is crazy, dude.
A solo shot for Albert Pujols. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Shot.
And, you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. And if you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Third baseman. Steven Sung.
Steven Sung will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit. His second of the ball game.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Okay, sometimes I feel like this game's scripted, man.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Pence to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
What's going on here?
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's 2 home runs from nine.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
With a home run.
Gene Segura standing in.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Takes this the
right
other way to
down the middle
right.
again.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
That's a fastball in this game, man.
Now batting.
Everett Cabrera will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time out there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
From the stretch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Holiday's after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. VR comes up with it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as Matt Holliday will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Matt Holliday will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.